Okay, so it's July 2nd, 2026. And this is going to be the first vlog video that I take. I'm located in Calgary, Alberta. And a thing is happening. Well, two things are actually happening at the same time in the world. And it's one of them is going to be the thing that causes the end, I would say. It's undeniable at this point. I already see the two things happening concurrently, and they're not technically related to each other. So there's a massive gaping hole that's already sucking out all of the energy in the system out of inventories and storage, all the emergency crude oil that the system needs in the event of outages or shocks. It's getting drained out. It's getting sucked out by the gaping hole. It's sucking out all of this energy. So within this month, July, you're gonna see it drained. And then sometime maybe at the end of this month, or maybe even next month, sometime soon, there's gonna be a sudden shock. And the shock is gonna cause the world economy to hemorrhage. Because this oil shock is the biggest that the world has ever seen. The irony is that the longer it takes for prices to reflect the shortage, the more that the oil gets drained out due to, artificially high demand from the lower prices. So eventually, once all of the supply gets sucked out in the very immediate near term, the prices will shoot up to reflect the supply loss. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And the other thing that's happening in the background is this giant blob in the Pacific Ocean. This giant blob is the hottest blob that humanity has ever seen. It has never seen a blob this big before. Off the coast of South America, this blob of hot water, it's already disrupting the world's weather, the weather patterns of the weather systems. It's gonna cause food shortages definitely later this year and into next year for sure. You're gonna see massive heat waves throughout the summer. It's already beginning. And you're gonna see power grid failures. Power grid failures from weather events, extreme weather events across North America and Europe, especially. And then there's another thing. I'm hearing talk, and I don't know if this is true. This is probably not. Take it with a grain of salt. But there could even be a Carrington event. I don't think it's likely, in my opinion. I don't think it's likely. But I'm hearing events like solar flares, X grade solar flares from the sun. And if hypothetically there were a solar flare that caused a Carrington event that affected the Earth's power grid system, you'd have a worldwide potential blackout, or a disruption at the very least. But even forgetting that third thing that I mentioned, you still have the other two things. And those two things are enough to cause collapse. So I said at the very beginning of this year, before this year began, I was thinking that 2026 would be the year of global collapse, and it seems to me that I was correct. Now, I did not foresee El Nino, the giant blob in the Pacific Ocean. I didn't even foresee the oil shock. I didn't even see that coming. I thought perhaps it would have been like, I don't know, another pandemic, or perhaps it would have been an economic disaster in the world that hit from some company going under or something in Silicon Valley. But I didn't think it would be any of these things. But I was right ultimately. It's just a matter of a month or so, or 2 months at the very most. And then we'll see what happens next. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not even 24 yet. The world's already going down the gutter. That is crazy.